See question number 1, find the union of each of the set. Now for the first set, x union y will be, how you can write union? First write all the element of first set, okay, then second elements of the second set. So 1 is already there, you wrote once, so no need to write 1. Then 2, so you write 2 here. Then 3 already is there, so these are the elements in union. Similarly, A union B will be write all the elements of first set. Then A, write the elements of the second set. So A is already there, isn't it? So B is not there in A, so B we will write here, and C also. So this will be the A union B. Now next is A, x is natural number and multiple of 3. See what will be A? Natural number and multiple of 3. So 3, 6, 9 and so on will come. It will be a infinite set. And B is natural number less than 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 will come, isn't it? So union we will get, suppose 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then 3 is already there, 6, then 9, then all the multiples will come. So this will give union B. Okay. Then next question, fourth is A, x is natural number and x value less than equal to 6 and greater than 1, and B is natural number between, okay. So A union B will be in this case, see, starting from 2, all the elements, this will give element 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, isn't it? If you write in roster form, this will give element all greater than 6, that means starting from 7, 8, 9 and 10. So what we can write here, this first element of the first set, then second set, okay. So this is roster form. If you want to write this in set builder form, so this can be written as x is natural number, same way as in question it is asked, x is natural number, x value is greater than 1, see, starting from 2, so greater than 1 and less than equal to 10 you can say, because 10 is also included. Then the fifth one is A is given 1, 2 and 3 and B is given empty set. So we know by law also, by identity law, A union empty set will give A set only. So we will write here A union B will be A set, that is 1, 2, 3, which is equal to A. Question number 2 is A is given as A comma B, B is A comma B comma C. So it is asked, is A is a subset of B? Yes, because all the elements of A are there in B. So we will write answer yes, A is a subset of B. Then what will be A union B? See, A union B, you can check, write all the elements of first set and then second set. So in second set A and B already we wrote, so we won't write A and B. Then only element left is C. So A union B is what? B set, isn't it? In intro part of the union also we saw that if A is a subset of B, then union will be bigger set. Okay. So A union B is nothing but B. Now same question number 3 also. A and B are two sets such that A is a subset of B. Then what is A union B? If A is a subset of B, so A union B will be bigger set, superset, that is B, isn't it? Here also with particular example we saw, and here it is general way. Now in question number 4, A, B, C and D, all 4 sets are given to, you have to find 7 sub questions are there. First one is A union B. So what we can write? First we will write all elements of A, 1, 2, 3 and 4, okay. Then we'll write all the elements of B except those elements which are repeating. So 3 is already there, so we won't write 3, cancel. Then 4 is already there, we won't write. 5, yes, and then 6. So A union B will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Similarly, A union C. So first write all the elements of A, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then while writing C element, avoid elements which are repeating. So 5 is not there, write 5, 6, 7, 8. All elements are not there in A. So we will write 5, 6, 7, 8. Now to find union of 3 sets. So first we can write elements of A. So 1, 2, 3 and 4. Then element of B, 3 and 4 are already there. So we will write 5 and 6, isn't it? Then B over, then go to next set which is C. In C 5 is there, 5 we wrote already, 6 is there, 6 already we wrote, then 7 and then last element is 8. So like this you can calculate union of any 2 or 3 sets. Question number 5 is find the intersection of each of the pair of sets in question 1. So in question 1, first question is X and Y sets are given. So X intersection Y will be all the elements of X and Y which are both in X and Y, isn't it? So this 3, see 3 is in X also and Y also, and no other elements belongs to both the sets. So 3 is the answer. So X intersection Y is 3. Now A and intersection B will be, how many elements are common? A is common, yes, and no other elements are common. So here also answer will be one singleton set which is equal to A. Question number 6. Here A, B, C, D 4 sets are given and 10 sub questions are given which are alike. Okay, so I will take 2 questions out of this. So A intersection B union C. So first we can solve for the bracket, means we can find B union C here. Okay, B union C means first write all the elements in first set, B set. Then if you write element in C, don't write repeating elements. So 11 and 13 are already there. So only 15 will be the answer. Okay. Now to find intersection between A and this set. So you have to consider these 2 sets. So what will be the answer? Write common element. So see, 7 is common in both the set. Yes, 9 is also common and 11 is also common. So this will give 7, 9 and 11 answer. Okay. Now for this you can solve these 2 brackets separately. Means you can find A intersection B first, B union C, and then after that their intersection. Okay, so A intersection B means consider first 2 set, and intersection means common element you should write. So see, 7 is there in both the set, 9 is there, 11 is there. Okay, so A intersection will give 7, 9, 11. Then B union C means B union C. Already we found here B union C, that I will write here. Now intersection of these 2 sets, because this middle sign is intersection. So intersection means common element. So 9 is common, 11 is common. So answer is 7, 9 and 11.